The consequences of every act are included in the act itself. Your own positive future begins in this moment. All you have is right now. Every goal is possible from here. If you can't enjoy what you have, you can't enjoy more of it. Irrational expectations are at the root of most human suffering. Growth and advancement happen outside the comfort zone. Keep going. It's not as difficult as you feel it is. Don't give up. No crime is a means to an end. No crime can be rationalized. Even if you are on the right track, but just sit there, you will still get run over. You're thinking about something, and it makes you forget to talk. Fear is the polio of the soul, which prevents our walking by faith. The better organized the state, the duller its humanity. People ought to fight to keep their law as to defend the city's walls. And there are really never endings, happy or otherwise. I can chase you, and I can catch you, but there is nothing I can do to make you mine. Tongues in trees, books in running brooks, sermons in stones, and good in everything. Even in the loneliest moments, I have been there for myself. Being born is like being kidnapped, and then sold into slavery. What you do is what matters, not what you think or say or plan. If tomorrow were never to come, it would not be worth living today. I is for integrity. Be honest with yourself and others. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Transmit the established facts. Do not transmit words of exaggeration. If you do that, you will probably come out all right. Creating individuality, which creates and protects others' individualities, is good. Better to get hurt by the truth than comforted with a lie. The hardest thing of all is to find a black cat in a dark room, especially if there is no cat. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. When you surround an army, leave an outlet free. Do not press a desperate foe too hard. It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up. The eye sees only what the mind is prepared to comprehend. There are routes not to be followed, armies not to be attacked, citadels not to be besieged, territory not to be fought over. When you are ignorant of the enemy, but know yourself, your chances of winning or losing are equal. For every expert, there is an equal and opposite expert. Truth is what your contemporaries let you get away with. Most often, you don't own your own mind. You borrow it from society. Cleverness isn't always true, nor is the truth always clever. Search of truth is actually a search of strength to handle the truth. One day, in retrospect, the years of struggle will strike you as the most beautiful. What the superior man seeks is in himself. What the small man seeks is in others. I can't feel my tongue, but I know it's there because I'm talking. I shall allow no man to belittle my soul by making me hate him. The mind is its own place, and in itself can make a heaven of hell, a hell of heaven. It takes writing 1 billion bad words before you get to the good ones. What is right is not always popular, and what is popular is not always right. When you say I and my too much, you lose the capacity to understand the we and our. If you can feel the future, then you are about to experience it. There are few reasons for telling the truth, but for lying, the number is infinite. The only real mistake is the one from which we learn nothing. Take the first step, no more, no less, and the next will be revealed. To forget the whole world is easy. To make the whole world forget you is hard. In your own life, it's important to know how spectacular you are. In the cherry blossom shade, there's no such thing as a stranger. Verily, knowledge is a lock, and its key is the question. There are not more than 5 primary colors, yet in combination they produce more hues than can ever be seen. Life did not intend to make us perfect. Whoever is perfect belongs in a museum. Time always exposes what you truly mean to someone. Hold yourself back or heal yourself back together. You decide. The sidelines may be safer, but life is played on the field. There's nowhere you can be that isn't where you're meant to be. When deeds and words are in accord, the whole world is transformed. Science without religion is lame. Religion without science is blind. Earth's crammed with heaven, but only he who sees takes off his shoes. Heaven is like an egg, and the earth is like the yolk of the egg. Only those who attempt the absurd can achieve the impossible. There is nothing frightening in the dark if you just face it. One defends when his strength is inadequate. He attacks when it is abundant. Remember, if you play small, you stay small. Concern for man and his fate must always form the chief interest of all technical endeavors. Never forget this in the midst of your diagrams and equations. Serious thinkers are few, and the world is ruled by crude ideas. Hearts can't be broken because they're made of marzipan. Si no usaba esta vida, entonces la estaba desperdiciando. If I had to live my life over, I'd live over a saloon. A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. A seed neither fears light nor darkness, but uses both to grow. Consideration for others is the basis of a good life, a good society. Life is all about becoming a better version of yourself. Stay calm. You've been through this before. You'll get through it again. Truth is a straight line you sometimes need to curve. You should know that by now. How quick come the reasons for approving what we like. True knowledge exists in knowing that you know nothing. Life is a bittersweet journey, my friend, a bittersweet journey. He was a lonely ghost, uttering a truth that nobody would ever hear. Don't fast forward through life. You'll miss all the good stuff along the way. Don't be afraid of being different. Be afraid of being the same as everyone else. If everything seems under control, you're not going fast enough. A frog in a well cannot conceive of the ocean. Life is too short when you think of the length of death. Make visible what, without you, might perhaps never have been seen. Either in conflict with others or in harmony with them, we go through life like a runaway horse, unable to stop. Respond intelligently, even to unintelligent treatment. If you want to lead them, you must place yourself behind them. Words offer meaning. When you've got the meaning, you can forget the words. What we can change is our perceptions, which have the effect of changing everything. Do not presume that richness or poorness will bring you happiness. Correct your mistake as soon as you have found it. Those who win never give up. Those who give up never win. But the truth doesn't need to be known or believed to be true. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you odd. If you're waiting until you feel talented enough to make it, you'll never make it. Every second alive is the greatest gift we will ever know. Start each day with a positive thought and a grateful heart.